Hey everyone, welcome to round 3 of the Pokemon Crystal Slice and Randomizer tournament. We've got a match today between Trikkums and ethan26. These two are both 1-1, so looking to go positive their record. I'm Garfield Lightning and I am joined by Waka today.
Hey everyone.
So yeah, I don't think I've caught any of Ethan's matches yet, because generally, because he's been in Australia, he's done them quite late, but I've seen a few of Trickham's matches, and yeah, he had a tough round one draw against Urgate, but he took a win last round. I think it was Ceruvian he played, and
Yes, he did.
yeah.
And even won his first round against Bad News Nate and then lost round 2 against Zen.
God, all of these names are so scary, honestly. Like, Bad News Nate and Zan both went deep into the bracket last year's tournament. So yeah, I mean, scary competitors all around. And
I think I watched the Bad News Nate even one back, and that might have been a fluke win, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. Just doing the right check when Bad News Nate just was ahead in the number of checks left. And we see a Mewtwo starter.
What is this? This is what happens when I make ROMs. You have a Mewtwo starter? Disgusting. Get that out of my face. I should retire from making ROMs just immediately. Like, just not even 1 minute in, and like, this is too much for me. Maybe it'll have a bad moveset.
Even taking the time to nickname the starter.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have an account shown. Trikkums picking up the berry from the berry tree.
Does he really think Mewtwo's gonna need it? I guess you never know.
No,
lots of money early on. Sword Dance Mewtwo, but only Crunch is its attacking move at the moment. So yeah, definitely could be better. But we'll see what TMs we pick up, I guess.
Ooh, red skill in the
Red
house.
scale right away. All right, that's convenient.
Just directly talk to him again. Not
Yeah,
even the need to get outside. That saves a trip later on as well.
Just imagine giving it to you like in front of Mr. Pokemon. Like this Pokemon's like, I wanted that. Come on. Why are you giving it to this random child?
Swords Dance, the rest spikes is the rest of the moveset. So yeah, it really needs help.
I mean, Crunch is a very strong special move, but you'd want a little more than that.
Imagine facing an Umbreon.
Yeah, something like that could be nasty. Butterfree with Mega Horn did its best against Mewtwo there, but Trikkums gets it. Not for a main switch, just for something to have in the back if he needs to switch out Mewtwo for any reason.
Did we get a special drop on both sides to shot the Vaporeon?
As if the Mewtwo needed any help with luck.
It needed the help with two-shotting it, actually.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just disgusted whenever any luck goes Mewtwo's way, to be honest.
More money
Gosh,
in the dark.
very generous with money.
Trikkums didn't renew the bell, and we have a bear.
Just getting more XP on Mewtwo. When's Mewtwo's next move?
11.
Okay.
FE 11.
Money is nice, but we would really like those TMs to pop up sometime soon.
Maybe here in the chamber. Yes.
Actually, I guess what I'd like is the squirt bottle force them to switch off this. But I mean, that might not be enough even at this point.
Unless it's another Mewtwo, of course. And we know Crunch was in the last slot, so actually Mewtwo will have Crunch still up to level 43, I believe. Even checking the grass on Route 36 for encounters. And Jumpluff won't do it. Just catching it as backup for revives. What?
Yeah, that was his only ball, so only had that one chance.
So we go into the tower with Crunch Mewtwo. Let's see how long we can survive with one move.
I mean, Trikkums will only have 4 PP on Crunch after this fight, and I don't remember seeing any PP items, but I could be wrong.
I think Ethan had Ether in his bag.
Well, that's alright then.
And there is the pass.
Alright, there's our Kanto access.
Yes. Even using the calcium directly on his Mewtwo for those extra static speed.
Yeah, I mean, with so much money early on, that's perfectly reasonable. Just make your Mewtwo even stronger.
And you have the advantage that the Mewtwo only has, or you have that the Mewtwo only has one move, so you want the stats practically. And
Yeah, it looks like Trikkums doesn't have any PP healing items, so
probably sold it then. And even is not belt.
yeah. But now we can get something else in the back.
Yeah.
This is not all you want to see as Mewtwo here. He will get through it, I suppose. It'll take him a few crunches, but at least Poliwrath isn't doing too much to us.
One more level for the next move now on Trikkums' side. Even getting through Elderly, reaching level 10 as well.
I think that was his last crunch too. Literally perfect.
A super potion. And we learn Bubble
Wow,
Beam.
okay.
That's
all
actually
right.
nice.
Yeah, we're good now, I think. We're good.
Still that
Doesn't help against the Poliwrath, but that's
Yeah.
pretty much the only thing I think.
I wanted to say the same just now. Let's see if Trikkums will skip
Wait,
going
Falk-
back in the tower.
Faulkner said that the TM contained Mud Slap. What the heck? Kind of randomizer?
At least he doesn't give it to you directly. Trikkums is going back up to the Sprout Tower to fight Elderly still.
Yep, don't wanna leave a part of Fly here or anything like that. It was just a super potion, but with the bike it's not too bad to come back here.
And even having some issues by getting confused and having to rest on the Ace of Faulkner.
Yeah, you don't often see that.
Both finished everything in Violet now, so Trikkums will be slightly ahead, leaving Violet. Considering Ethan still has to pick up the egg.
Like Prism, if I didn't randomize TMs, then the setting string in the Discord was wrong. And I will accept no responsibility for that.
I guess we might see soon. That's the case.
But I'm pretty sure they are randomized. I think that was just one of those freak what kind of random movements. You know, you see them now and then. There's the Storm badge. That is one half of Fly.
And we're using an escape rope instead of a repel on Trikkums' side.
Yeah, well, there are worse places to use that. At least he wasn't that far in.
Okay, no badge. Even picking up the hidden under the girl. Frida.
Yeah, those items are not shuffled. They can be pretty much anything. So you can find things that are outside the item pool. Sometimes you can find I've seen people find leftovers in the hidden items, which is quite nice. Yeah, we also have badge menuing, so you know this ROM isn't all nice. There you go. Take that.
$27,000 Poké-dollars only in Azalea.
Wow.
That's just insane. Trikkums centering, so might be thinking about a main swap. But no, he's going into the well. Might have been an Azalea skip and then Death Warp back with the center set.
mean, you're not really expecting any problems with Mewtwo getting through Azalea, so might as well clear it out while we're here.
Even if you have only 2 moves, it's pretty good coverage. And you're a Mewtwo. What will be the worst progression? Nothing left in Johto and then on Kanto on one of the fight checks for our progression. At this point.
Because Mewtwo getting a timely crit for Trikkums too. Come on. I just want to see Mewtwo faint once, alright? That's all I want.
Splash. And Trikkums checking a forest item first. With Farfetch'd quest.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets Fly from the forest, he could get Bugs if he wanted and come back later. Probably not too much of a reason to do that now, but it's always an option.
You want the levels if you wanna stick on the Mewtwo right now, I'd say.
Yeah.
So you're probably not skipping Bugsy at this point.
Yeah, with the pass we do have the option to main switch to a level 30-ish Pokemon on Cycling Road, but like for these weaker trainers we're fighting, it's not really gonna be any faster than using this Mewtwo, and it's always an investment to go to Cycling Road if there's nothing there. Now, if we had Surf and Fog Badge, maybe it'd be different, because then you can get up to level 39 Pokemon in there. But we have neither part of that at the moment.
Trikkums escape hoping out of the forests. And even just biking back. Even choosing the right spin.
Oh, alright.
And there is a Blissey on the left spin.
Okay, interesting. We'll see if Ethan overtakes Drew. Okay, not quite. Not quite, but you know.
Even going fully on the right side.
Fully right, okay. Yeah, this guy has 2 Pokemon on the right hand side. Another Zapdos as well.
Oh. Wait, did the Zapdos just splash?
I don't think we've seen a Zapdos main this whole tournament, which is pretty incredible. It's a pretty strong mon, we just haven't really seen it.
And the Pokegear.
Alright, so Azalea definitely required.
actually get the stats up that I can check. No, there hasn't been a Zapdos indeed. Or yeah, no Zapdos yet.
Yeah, not yet.
And Mewtwo is 2 and 1. But I don't know if I remember the loss of the Mewtwo. It was a meme Electrode switch.
That's right. Yes, I was commentating that one.
Yeah, I was the opponent.
So we've also got the marsh badge and the lost item in the forest so far.
And even teaching Try Attack.
Yeah, that'll help with any blissies we come across. But probably barely going to be using that, really.
Let's see the TMs. An attack that strikes twice.
That's double kick.
Yeah, I was thinking about the same.
I think that's what it. Oh no, that's Boomerang. Sorry, it's Boomerang. My mistake. Yeah, double kick's description actually mentions kicking.
Yeah. Got in the basement. Rocks.
Yeah, the move that causes flinching could be lots of different things. Probably nothing that useful for Mewtwo. Okay, it was Stomp.
Stomping. So we're running mixed Mewtwo right now.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Let's see, move to the Paint Attack. That's not an improvement over Crunch.
Submission is a move that has not changed since Gen 1, and it's really bad. And I'm like, I figured by Gen 9 it would have gotten some kind of accuracy improvement or power improvement, but nope, still 80 power, 80 accuracy with recoil.
And negative priority also, right?
No, it's not quite that bad.
Oh.
That was yeah. Imagine if they just made it worse over the years. Just like, also, let's just give it negative, but no. Vital throws the move with negative priority. All right, so very nice. We can just go anywhere we want, pretty much. Well, not yet. We do not quite yet. We do need to get into North Johto at some point, but we'll be able to do the checks without worrying about too much about leaving anything behind. Another badge. We are on 5 badges fairly early on, with no North Johto access yet. Maybe the potential for an early radio tower if it keeps going like this.
But we have Kanto access still, so
we still have that. Yeah, we can check. We can definitely check a few more items.
Yeah, we have 7 free items right now there, I think. The one on 25, the 4 in the city, where we come in. Then the Pokemon Fan Club and the Super Rod guy. Even
Still-
already fighting the second trainer towards the basement for some extra experience.
There's also a fabulous prize, right? But we don't want to consider that.
Mystery egg on Whitney.
Yeah, without fly, that would strike fear into these racers' hearts, but it's very easy to check that with fly.
Not even worth considering a Kenya switch. I don't expect we will be seeing a bug catching contest actually started today, considering we have all fly pieces already. So we just bike to the end and then fly away from here. There is the Zephyr badge. That means Rock Tunnel is in logic right now as well, with 5 more items.
One more badge, and we will have the Team Rocket takeover in Radio Tower.
That as well, yes.
And yes, Trikkums' mortal enemy, Clepper. We've not seen one yet this race. As a solid move, wing attack, we probably won't be seeing that being taught to Mewtwo, but
It's some nice money right now, especially if you get 5 of them.
it's true, you do get 5 of those.
And the Hive badge.
Well, so now we can use Cut, and that's our 7th badge as well.
That also puts Erica in logic. The second item on Route 25, another item on Route 12, and of course we get everything right now. With the Zephyr badge check on 32 being the strength HM. Oh yeah, the Kenya return item and then to Kanto I guess right now. Or Trikkums.
Yeah, we don't have the card key yet, so I don't really want to go through Radio Tower at the moment. Mewtwo could handle it, but only one item to check without the card key.
And it's on the level you're at right now. So you prefer to find something easier to do in the meantime.
I just want to see his Mewtwo challenged in some way. It's having it too easy at the moment.
If we don't find Bass or no SS ticket or Squirt bottle right now in the easy checks, I'm guessing we might actually see Vanilla Radio Tower just to get levels. And then maybe after that move down towards Janine. Fuchsia.
Now with 7 badges, Sabrina is also in Logic, which is pretty disgusting, because she has Pokemon in the mid-40s.
Surge is also in Logic. Or, yeah. Because we have Cats.
Yep.
That's also low to mid-40s. Of course, Route 25, basically high 20s to mid-30s. With the highest on 36, I believe.
Trikkums is like, wait a minute, I have Fly. It looks like Trikkums is gonna check the TMs in the department store.
And we might go up the stairs as well to X item shopping, I guess.
I mean, we definitely have the money for it.
And we haven't done it yet. A high crit. Only special is Razor Leaf and Grab Hammer, I believe.
Yeah. Didn't look like there was really anything worth checking there.
Trikkums just buying 11 of every needed X item. That's a full bag. Because of all the items in it. Looks like we're gonna pick up the leftovers.
Yep, this item is not randomized in these races, just gives you a nice, reliable way to
And
option to heal your Pokemon if you want. Wow, okay, this is
about 25.
this is a very early play to go here. You can get 2 items here because you do have Cut.
Yes.
But yeah, this is
Still, every place you have to fight a level 35 or it's Radio Tower. Vanilla.
Ampros is helping us out a bit though.
Takedown, not really a move you wanna learn at this point.
But we haven't checked everything we can in Kanto yet before these fights. We do have Rock Tunnel and...
Rock Tunnel is still blocked by a level 35.
It's true, yeah.
Or
There's
if
one
you go
fight.
from the other side, it's level 32 and 34, I believe. Something in the low 30s at least.
Looks like Trikkums is just going to check the Cut item here first. Yeah, there was also 2 items on Route 12 we haven't seen yet either. Yeah, the Super Rod check and
the
the Cut
Mewtwo
item
was
there.
they found a Mewtwo on the table at the professor's lab. So it was one of the starter options.
Are you rich enough yet, Trikkums? Just even more vitamins. Lots of high value stuff.
I think Trikkums just forgot that he now had another fly point and one down or one up input didn't put him in the right city anymore. Sometimes it's hard to remember which fly points you have or how many times you have to click. Get the right city.
These fights are taking quite a while for Ethan. We've seen some trolls with the Ekans with Roar earlier. The Emperor was nice with Belly Drum, but other stuff is just taking a while to go down.
It's just that you're so low level that it takes multiple hits to even kill something. Even more vitamins on Trikkums' side.
Yeah, it looks like he might be trying to go into Rock Tunnel here.
Yeah. It's 5 items after a level 35 on this side. And even flying away from Route 25.
Yeah, do not blame him after that.
There is the SS tickets.
Alright, that's our progression.
Uh.
We can go back to the easier fights in Johto.
At this point, if you were going to Johto, would you take on the lighthouse without the secret potion?
Yeah, I reckon I would. Yeah, even get some nice easy levels there.
And
Secret potion does block 2 items, but you never know where that's going to be.
Trikkums not taking the center because he knows he will be going with the boat, so resetting his war point anyway.
Anyway, although we can access North Johto, there's well, we are still looking for those for like the plain badge to access more of Johto, the east of Mahogany. We're looking for Surf to explore more areas. Don't have either part of that yet, so lots of items missing. I suppose we could skip the lighthouse for the time being, come back after we check Mount Mortar. That could be an option too. I could see them doing. I could see it going either way.
And even having problems on Route 9 trainer as well.
Gonna give it another try.
I saw a level 33 Jolty on that site. Setting up 2 sword stances before try attacking. Then there is a Donphan.
Yeah, Donphan's got a lot of.
Probably just serve that and not use the plus to try attack. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think we were +4, but I think even then Bumblebee might have done a bit more. Anyway, we get the radio card from the boat, but like not like we were going to be skipping the boat anyway with what we had, unless Ethan somehow finds the squirt bottle before the SS ticket.
Like Trikkums is deciding to not go up the lighthouse.
See if he finds a secret potion in Mount Mortar or something, before, so that he can put it, so that he doesn't have to double dip.
So yeah, question from the chat. Does the item randomizer include pushes and hidden items and berry trees and such? We will have that actually in the second stage after this stage is completed after the 6 rounds, and then the top 26 will be going into a single elimination bracket. Then we will have berry trees, hidden items and weekday items added to the pool.
Trikkums gets the machine part in Necrotique. We can't do anything with that yet because we can't get to the power plant without Surf. But nice to have for later. Gives you a few free checks.
Last item on Trikkums side, just taking the Lake of Rage flight point. Oh no, we have the cut-off course. Already forgot about that.
Looks like Ethan is going to check the high crit move from the TMs, and it's Aeroblast, which is very good. But I mean, he has some physical moves on Mewtwo, so probably better than Tri Attack.
Probably won't teach it right now indeed. You will be with PP, and that's the clear bell. Seems like we might be doing more T right now for progression on Trikkums' side. Okay, Kimono's first to just get a few more levels. But I'm guessing this will be a full clear of Ecrutique right now. On Trikkums' side.
Trikkums is a known Morsey lover, so I definitely wouldn't be surprised to see that. We are only the card key away from being able to do Radio Tower and unlock Tin Tower that way, but we don't know
what else will you do right now. Lighthouse is the other option probably right now.
Yeah.
And then you get Radio Tower as probably the next lowest level decent option.
I didn't see what Ethan. He did teach it Aeroblast, but I'm not sure what he taught it over because that was when the clear bell came up. So my attention was diverted for just long enough.
Oh, did he teach it in the end? I thought he cancelled the.
It looked like he taught it. We'll see soon enough anyway.
Yeah. He will be fighting another fight right now. Saving beforehand.
Nothing on the Chrono Girls. We did get experience. Okay, he did teach it over. He taught it over Crunch. Oh, that is dodgy.
Yeah.
That is very dodgy. That was his best move. That's your strongest special move.
He is probably looking to go with the physical because he has Sword Stance.
Yeah, I suppose that's an option too. But like I don't think he bought. Did he buy Boomerang? Because if he had Boomerang, then I could see it more. but I don't think he bought that.
No, he didn't. He only bought the flinching move.
Yeah.
I believe.
Probably figured it was double kick or something, which, you know, I did before I remembered that that's more of a kicking description.
And easy setup on Janine.
Alright, roamer time. Not that we're thinking of main switching or anything, but always nice to hear the roamers. Yeah, Trikkums going straight into the gym. We'll open up Tin Tower with this and open up a whole load of items.
Even having some small issues after being set up on Janine. Seems like he might have made it through. Yes, he did. Berry and a protein.
It just reminds me that Ethan used the calcium earlier. Now it looks like he's going with physical Mewtwo. Maybe he'll be using those proteins. But yeah, as for those roamers, I think they were Lantern, Gloom, and Golduck.
See what Might has in store for us today. It's just a bubble beam fight. Everything is weak to bubble beam.
Alright, what will Prince Trikkums give Trikkums? The Boulder Badge, Morty required.
And even then it was most likely that we still had to do Morty for progression.
Yeah, maybe. Still don't know exactly where the card key is, but we are running out of reasonable places to look.
I'd say the only reasonable place left is actually the lighthouse. I think we've seen FD Kotchak so far, and everything that's not a Kanto leader, basically.
You could go a little bit east of Mahogany, not a whole. There's not like too many checks without strength, but there's a few things.
4 checks right now because we don't have surf either. 2 on the route and then 2 in the cave.
But it feels kind of bad to go in there, having to escape rope out if you don't find a plane badge to get through Ice Path and then going back there later.
Also even hit the optional on the boat. one in the room where you have to fight the other guy.
Yeah, gotta go right straight away when you enter the room if you're going on the boat from Vermilion to Olivine. Alright, let's see if Trikkums main twitches to the Golduck.
I don't.
No, I mean I'm not expecting it, but well, maybe he would have thrown a ball if that hadn't crit, but that's fine. He won't be too upset about that.
We don't have any waterfall pieces either, so I don't think we will have issues with the back room of Mount Mortar when we go there. If we go there at all. That's Blackthorn that is accessible now.
And Ethan is doing the lighthouse checks, so we'll see if this gives him anything. Still have neither part of Surf yet.
But we also don't have waterfall or whirlpool either. Could this maybe be one of those legendary no surf sheets?
Oh. I was hoping I would witness one at some point. They don't come around very often.
That's Rock Smash found, even though it isn't in Logic yet.
Yeah, nice to have though. Don't need to shop for it later.
And we are in the right city to do those checks, but only we have to fly back down for that anyway. If we wanna do it.
Yeah, I mean we have. Okay, well that's our logical Rock Smash access. Yeah, we find it nice to find a Plane Badge and Rock Smash in here, so that we can do both checks in Burn Tower, and we have the Earth Badge as well. Very
I
nice.
just thought about it. We have every chamber in Ruins of Elf available as well already.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
No.
Wait,
no.
hello.
No.
What is this? Oh,
No.
excuse me. What are you doing here?
Wait, we can't enter Ruins of Elf yet. We don't have any surf piece.
Oh yeah. Not you. You were just talking about that. Yeah, it's weird to have fly and strength both be available before surf.
Right, we will get the Plane Badge check.
And then straight into False Director? No, I'm not expecting that. Oh, there was a basement key in the lighthouse. I missed that. Thank you very much.
I was just checking on the stream from Ethan if we missed something there.
Yeah, nothing we can really do with the basement key at the well, I mean, nothing we want to do with the basement key at the moment until we clear out the rockets from Radio Tower. Otherwise, there's a whole lot of thing we have to do.
And the strength checks in Mount Mortar. And after this, I guess we'll just go to Blackthorn. That's... oh, the pseudo, I guess.
Yep, there's one check here once we get the tree.
There's Aeroplast again.
Yeah, Trikkums is more special focused on his Mewtwo though, so I doubt we'll be seeing that being taught.
Even just doing everything he can while he's in the area. There we have Surf.
Yeah, it's been a while, it's been long enough, but yeah, I can't use it outside of battle yet.
Watch this be the fog badge. Oh. It is a key item, just not a key item we track.
Dang, I was hoping to see Fog Badge before Surf so that Surfless Seed was still alive, but looks pretty unlikely now.
It can still be, just find everything else and have fog badge as the go item.
That's what I'm hoping for.
We don't have too many things in logic then left to find it.
Oh, I haven't marked Rainbow Wing for Ethan, but I would assume he would have picked it up because it was in Orvine.
Yeah, that's it. Checking the Rock Smash first. No. Throwing away a revive just to get an elixir.
Trickham's going to do Dark Cave from this side instead. Probably just more used to the movement going this way.
Probably didn't think about the fact that you can just do it from the backside as well. Even faster probably than doing it from here. Generally, the way you do this is either through this side or go down from Blackthorn side. And not from Route 46.
No surf though, so we couldn't do that.
Looks like we're getting Lighthouse now from even side. Which we know is only the basement key. Which means that after that we will have left Surge, Erica, Sabrina, Route 25 and Vanilla Radio Tower, I think. This isn't the first matchup, but it's the first round 3 matchup that is being streamed on SpeedGaming channel. There was one match like 20 hours ago, 22 hours ago from now, which was streamed on Snowberry's own channel.
It was like 10 hours. It wasn't as long as that. It was 10 hours ago.
Yeah, 10. Oh yeah, 10.
But yeah, that was scheduled a bit. That was scheduled a bit late, so had to be streamed on Snowbear's channel instead.
It was also on the Brazilian speedrun channel.
Yeah, both of the racers were Brazilian in that match, I believe.
Yeah. With the knowledge that nothing progression-wise, direct progression-wise is here in Lighthouse, what will you be doing right now? The 2 checks on Route 25, the 2 on Erica, the one on Sabrina, the one on Surge, or the one in Vanilla Radio Tower.
None of them sound great, do they? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to get a handle on how difficult I'm going to be finding these fights with my main, unless I'm actually running it. Just because, I mean, this thing is still like 10 levels below a lot of these fights you mentioned. Probably the easiest thing to do would be to go through the Nugget Hedge Maze at this point. So actually, I might be tempted to do that first.
Easiest level-wise will be a Radio Tower.
Yeah, okay, but that feels bad.
20s, and then 30 on the False Director.
Yeah, it just kind of feels bad to do that without the card key. But we'll see what Trikkums decides to do. Looks like he is going to the Nugget Hedge Maze.
Well, we have Surf, we just don't have the fog badge to use it outside of battle yet. And even picking up the plane badge in the meantime.
Yep, he'll be getting lots of good stuff in Tin Tower.
As soon as you pick up Surf, what will be the first thing, or the fog badge, what will be the first thing you do? I'd probably think well into the ruins of Elf Chambers right now.
Yeah, like you said, there's so many things we can do over there once we get Surf, because we already have strength. We've already gone up Tin Tower, so we can open every chamber.
We have Flash.
Yeah.
That will be 16 checks just in that region alone. 2 from well, 2 from Union Basement, and then 4 for each of the 3 chambers. We also need to keep in mind Trikkums hasn't done Janine yet, so he might be doing Janine after Route 25 is here, if there is nothing on here.
Oh yeah, I forgot he hadn't done that because he'd gone over there, but he only got the cut item around there at the time. Felt a bit underleveled for Janine back then. Ethan also encountering the legendary Ho-Oh. He can just run from this. That also works.
Maybe he wants to catch it for backup. Or he's not aware.
Just wants the XP.
That's also an option. The save from Trikkums before the fabulous prize. This is only an elixir today. And the expansion cards appear.
Well. So now we can just go into West Kanto.
Yeah. And we have got, so we can basically check almost everything there. If we didn't have cut yet, yeah, we can't have the expansion cards either, but still, then you had only the 2 items after the Snorlax that you could actually get, since we don't have Surf either, or Waterfall. And we don't have a repel up on Trikkums' side.
At Ninetime, you can get Pokemon up to level 32 in there, but he had a level 36 Mewtwo anyway. There's another badge, not the Fog badge again, so Surfless still possible.
Trikkums just taking it slow and going around the spinner.
Better be safe than sorry.
Another batch. We're only missing 3 more batches for go mode.
We're missing 4 more, but 3 more before the Fog match.
Yeah. There is Waterfall.
Wow, we can use Waterfall outside of battle, except we can't because have to be surfing to do that.
We can't surf yet.
Alright, Trikkums is going to Victory Road. He will not be able to repel everything here with Mewtwo because he's playing at night and he'll have level 40s. But he did catch the Beedrill, so he can just switch that to the front instead.
I'm guessing we might find Fog Badge real soon. It just feels like it. It's just that it might be on one of the gym leaders or Vanilla Director. Or the false director, I mean. Oh.
Alright, come on. We've got to sort the glacier and the cascade before we can get before Fog Badge. Let's go. Oh, it looks like Trikkums is going to get the fly point here for Indigo Plateau. Ethan unfortunately pushing a boulder up a little too far. It's it's easy to do on the bike. Gotta go around that boulder.
Megahorn on the Blastoise.
Those leftovers actually really helpful there. Yeah. Looks like we might have gone down without that. That's for Ethan.
Yes. At least we know for sure our Go Mode item on Trikkums' side is... Oh no, we still have the Cascade left. I want to say a useful badge, but Cascade is not useful.
It boosts his strongest move. It's useful in that way. Yep, Mewtwo was indeed the starter.
At least we can't hear Snow Bear complain about our runners going with the traffic violation. Because they both got it.
Yeah, just nobody tell him about the Mewtwo, all right? I'm sure it's not like he's gonna look at the stats later or anything.
Ah.
Yeah, Ethan going into Dark Cave and then realize I can't do anything here.
He will never check the results page on the Discord.
Yeah, he's totally not interested in the stats document or anything. Alright, we'll see the Rising Badge check here. Was Elm holding back Fog Badge the whole time? Doesn't look like it.
So, Janine, which we know is nothing. That means we basically, all we have left after this is Erica, Surge, Sabrina, E4, Route 4 and Brock. For the progression items at this point. Oh wait, I forgot to do Vanilla Radio Tower in that list. Yeah, Virgo just said it as well, False Director.
Now, the way Ethan set up his Mewtwo with it being more physical and having pretty fast setup, I would say that it's like, you know, more tailored to beating those Pokemon that are higher level than it than maybe Trikkums is. So he might be more tempted to do some of the harder gym leaders before going to Nugget Hedge Maze. But first he's going to... Where's he going? Okay. I guess he can check these strength items.
guessing we might be seeing an Erica from Trikkums' side by now. Or
Gonna do Brock first.
Or Route 4. It's the same fly point. Yeah, Brock is probably more logical then.
Yeah, Route 4's a bit of a long check to do.
Yeah.
Do a bit of movement, fight two fights.
Yeah, including Rifle 6. I believe both runners are on Saturday, so they won't have issues with entering the league to get Rifle 7 if they do Rifle 6.
No, I really like this from Trikkums here, using his candies at this point, just because it looks like he's going to have to do some tricky fights.
Yeah. And even going back onto Route 25 now as well. So he will be fine.
He's already done part of this, so yeah, makes sense that he would go back here as well. It would have made sense either way, I think, for him to try some of the Kanto leaders all to come back here. But I guess he figured that since he'd already invested a little into this, he might as well keep going.
Toxic Blastoise is just one of the random ones that Rifle has, so Rifle 6 might not have a Blastoise.
I can't remember if that was what was it? I can't remember what the starter was.
Actually,
it might have been the starter.
Yeah, Wartortle was left indeed. Yeah. So yeah, he will have the Blastoise then. And that's an Erica fly point. Actually, Sabrina it is.
Sabrina's a little faster, but gives you 1 item to Erica's 2 items.
And she's a bit higher level as well.
She's been in Logic for a while as well, because we got 7 badges pretty early on.
Yeah.
That was just something that's just part of the Logic settings, because when we didn't have that, I think it was more back in the key item randomizer days, but like having to take on Sabrina with a low level Pokemon just happened too often because she's not blocked by Cut or Surf or anything like that.
Even if you do mid-level 30s maybe after doing Janine. And even just picked up his expansion cards.
Yep, West Kanto open to him now.
Nothing on Sabrina. Seems like. So Erica, Search, Pulse Director, E4, Route 4 left.
Oh geez, we could have Surf on Elite. We could have Fog Badge on Elite 4, huh? Goodness me.
Yeah, only 7 item checks right now left. And we still have 3 badges that we need to find. Okay, Ethan is doing Brock directly now that he's here. Even saving before the 1 poke trainer. Just making sure he has the right patches marked. just missing a one shot on the ace from Erica. Or one of the aces.
Not here.
Yeah, search. After that, what will you do? E4 or a vanilla radio tower?
Gosh, you can't just put it like that.
Trikkums also double checking his sanity.
Yeah, I mean, with a point brought up that Megahorn Blastoise is going to be on Rival 6 in going towards Route 4, I might not want to do that, so it might actually be Elite 4, honestly.
To be fair, you will just fly through radio tower at this point, even the full.
I suppose, yeah. With it is only two additional flights.
Yeah.
But I think I would not want to do Route 4 anyway.
Even going into Victory Road, or he's checking the item below first.
Yeah, this is quite a bit slower than doing it the other way, but maybe he's just going to do Elite 4 in this loop. And it's not on Surge.
Note for E4 and vanilla false director.
Route 4 it is, it looks like.
Yeah.
Now Ethan set his time to daytime, so the maximum level he'll get in here is level 35, so he won't have any problems repelling everything with his Mewtwo.
I just quickly double checked Trikkums' tracker, but he still has the. I think he clicked away the false director. Looking at
Oh,
it.
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, he'll probably realize he'll realize if he does everything else and then decides that and then finds nothing. I'm sure it won't take him too long to remember that.
He has the basement on green still, though.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, these races never require you to go into the basement before you clear out the rockets. So he won't do that even if it is marked as green on his tracker. Rival actually not being too bad, so that's fine. We'll see if there's anything on over here after this other fight. Listen, look, I use the tournament settings that were packaged with the item randomizer program. All right, it's not my fault if he has to do vanilla basement. No, he's not going to have to though. Trust me. It's not here either.
Oh.
The Elite 4? No, he is going to False Director.
But this might be an sub 130.
Oh, never mind. He is going to Basement. He's going to Vanilla Basement. Oh boy.
Maybe if he sees the things he thinks twice about it.
I mean, it could be here as well. Like, you could have something like Elite 4 with card key into all of this, so you know this.
Yeah, and
like
then Fog Patch in the other checks in Radio Tower, of course.
So yeah, even though this is out of logic, There could definitely be some stuff here. Yep, there's that rocket.
The only in-logic checks left are false director and E4. So he's now going out of logic by doing the radio basement vanilla.
That's a nasty misclick that Trikkums did, clicking Boomerang, because now he's just Mantine just won't miss Zap Cannon.
There's the best toys again. E4 might be faster than vanilla basement, but you only have 2 items behind E4. And vanilla basement is 7 items, I believe.
Oh, yeah, 7, because you do have the director check as well.
Yeah.
Gosh, depending on where the fog badge is, this feed could either end up being really fast, or just like, or it could go another hour, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it could indeed be a huge waste of time right now as well if card key is in Mount Silver or something like that. But with what we have left, you might think that card key might be a logical progression at this point. We could have had... we still have 3 checks in logic right now, so it could have been all 3 of those checks being the 3 batches. Even hitting a spinner in Sabrina's gym.
Yeah, you gotta be confident in your movement now. Just like no hesitation, you can get through fine. But if you're a bit unsure and if you're a little bit hesitant, they can just turn and hit you. Sinner Garfield, don't blame me, please. Trikkums has not found anything here yet.
But we still have 4 items left. 3 items left and 2 fights. checking the item up the stairs first. Maybe it's planning on doing some shopping still afterwards then. Although I don't know what you will get in Golden Rock Mart at this point.
Oh, here we go. There's the fog patch. Well, so now that's opened up a huge amount of the world.
Yeah. Card key on false director or E4 probably. I think we might be flying to Azalea first right now.
Yeah.
Or
just gonna check the item here first. Probably not gonna do soft sand girls right now, but
I won't expect it.
We've already done a really long check. Probably don't really feel like doing another one right away. I guess it's not really long, but it's another one of those checks that feels bad to do.
Yeah, but it's even worse to go back for it, to be fair. I believe it's actually slightly faster to go right first in here. Well, I still need to get used to that myself as well.
I don't think it should make a difference.
Oh yeah, we need... I think right is faster because you have more cycling tiles. Between. Don't know exactly, but I believe from what I saw, right is faster there at least.
Actually, no, I don't. Well, I don't. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Because you have like more tiles to go back if you go right first. Well, anyway, it doesn't make a big difference. All right, Ethan looks like he is going towards the Elite Four. Could still be required. See if card key is here, or if we get some badges.
Even realizing he already checked the items here.
Yeah.
Mirror code, an interesting find. Nothing in the Ruins of Elf chambers yet. Probably going Mount Morton next on Trikkums' side, I'm guessing. Since we have both Surf and Waterfall available.
Yeah, it's true. Ethan hasn't taught Surf, has he? He probably just is hoping for another physical move so that he can just go full physical with Sword Stance on the Mewtwo. At the moment, he's just kind of using Bubble Beam for the rock types that he can't hit very well with Aerial Blast or Tri Attack.
Same for steel types, to be fair. You'll have to serve those with that moveset, I guess.
He may be a little upset when we tell him that Boomerang was in Goldenrod Mart.
Then you still have one Pokemon you're weak against with so Skarmory and Aerodactyl, I guess. Well, Trikkums nearly ending the waterfall section of Mount Mortar. Still not having found anything. Yes, we are taking our first steps into Kanto.
Sure. Alright, well, Ethan's beaten Lance. We'll shortly see if there's anything behind that. We have 2 items to check for that. We can check the item on Elm and an item in Tin Tower.
In the meantime, nothing found by Trikkums while surfing yet.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be too worried just yet. There's a lot of stuff we can do with this. Okay, so the card key was here.
I won't be surprised if there is another badge behind the card key. Maybe
Yeah,
Glacier badge behind the card key and then the Cascade badge behind Claire.
Could be, could be. Yeah, we have 4 items behind the card key. Another one that Trikkums is not likely to check in, False Director.
Where are we going? to the power plant from this side. We haven't fought this trainer on Trikkums' side. If there is anything behind the card key, then Ethan is already ahead. Not just if there is anything on false director.
Yeah, any of those 5 items being anything would give him a big lead.
Secret potion on the machine parts.
Alright. Even more checks we can do. Fight Jasmine.
And we have 3 more quick item checks here in Kanto left. We still have the surf/cut item on Route 15 that we haven't checked yet.
Yeah, there's no way he's actually doing Elite Four. It's just easy to accidentally fly there if you forget you have that fly point. Don't get too excited.
Trikkums thinking about doing Misty right now, maybe as well. Oh, he's here.
Maybe.
I guess we'll see in a few seconds.
Yep, looks like it.
Or thinking about it second time. And realizing he has Mahogany rockets left as well.
Alright,
well,
first.
Ethan has basically done the right side of the radio tower.
Alright, nothing behind that. We'll see if the Force Director has anything.
If this is the Glacier Badge at this point, then Ethan will be ahead. Otherwise, Trikkums is really far ahead.
Even if this isn't anything, this does also open up Claire. I know we don't have the Glacier Badge yet, but there's another 2 items that it would take a long time for Trikkums to be able to access in Dragon's Den.
So I think we might be able to say with confidence that Surf is required at this point.
No.
What other checks do we have left behind this fight? Nothing.
Yeah, that's it. Dang it. Required Surf. But yeah, he'll go down into the basement to do all those checks. And will not take Ethan anywhere near as long as it did Snowbear, because he won't have not Snowbear. Hello, Trikkums. We've got Snowbear on the brain for some reason. But yeah.
Logically, E4 is required.
Yeah.
That we know because the card key was behind E4 check. With of course the fog badge being on the real director in here.
You didn't hear anything, all right? I can't explain my brain sometimes.
Yeah, it's still too early in the morning for you, right?
I can't even make that excuse. It's 11:50 here. I can't get away with that.
It's still morning for you.
You're very generous.
And even finding his fog badge.
Alright, Ethan, just do the right checks.
Looks like he might be committing Claire already.
Wow, okay. Very early.
Maybe hoping that Trikkums didn't do E4 and that there is progression behind Claire.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably what he has to do at this point, to be fair. Well, one of the things he can do anyway. I mean, Surf opens so much that it's kind of tough to know exactly where would be the best place to go if you know if you like suspect your opponent might have done something weird.
But do you expect your opponent to do vanilla basement?
I mean, I think that would be a tricky one to predict, but we'll have to ask Ethan why he decided to do Claire when he did. If he didn't suspect that. So the win condition is you need all 3 Poker Gear parts and 16 badges, and then you go and beat Red on Mount Silver. And the items can be are randomized to between the items that you find on the ground or that are given to you. They're all shuffled together, and then you have to try and find out where all the stuff is, pretty much. So yeah, both of them are looking for the last 2 badges they need, and because we got Surf so late, we're just it's opened up a lot of checks to us, and we're just going around, seeing where those last 2 badges are.
And for chat, yes, there are only 2 items in Dragon's Den if you don't have the Glacier badge, and Mewtwo was indeed the starter. And even finally teaching Surf to Mon, not his main. So nothing in Morgan in hideouts. No, I don't think he thought it over Bubble Beam, right?
It looks like he did. Looks like he's given up on that 4th physical move. Wow, the Glacier badge was in here! Oh my goodness.
That gives a huge advantage to Even.
Yeah, yes, I keep saying Snow. Trikkums cannot do this until he clears out the rockets and does Elite Four. It's a big advantage for Ethan now.
Oh, and Even isn't rebuilt. We can also say now that E4 is not just logically required, it is hard required.
Yep. Trickums going to see if there's anything on Jasmine. 2 items on her. We have the secret potion now from the power plant.
Silver wing on Ethan's side, so I'm guessing we will see a roll islands right now on the side.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't I wouldn't expect a silver wing check at this point. It's a little late for that, I think, but you never know. They might at least see what it is.
Oh, looks like we are going mortar, so just a misfly. Misfly, it seems like. Or having second thoughts. You don't want to hit that rotator that Ethan just skipped, because it has 6 Pokemon. One of the few 6-poke trainers in the game. And some of the other notable ones being Lance and Red.
Nothing on Jasmine either. Looks like Trickums is going to head towards Signwood now and fight Chuck. Get the pharmacy item. 4 items over here.
I guess after that he has maybe only Misty and E4 and False Director left at this point. I think we've seen almost.
There's also
everything
Soft
else.
Sand Girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ethan not even checking the Lugia, and I don't blame him.
Oh yeah, Blaine and Blue are still left as well. Because we can serve now. I think Trikkums is on the ride or die, E4 being not required train right now.
Yeah, I mean it seemed like he had committed to that when he did Vanilla Basement. And he was like quote unquote rewarded for it with the fog badge, so it probably feels like the play might have paid off, but unfortunately for him, we know that it hasn't in the end.
So nothing in Little Islands. Even not fully aware with the layout of this island from Whirl.
Yeah, he didn't get the
Bottom left.
sign with 5 points, so he has to go out of here the old-fashioned way.
Luckily most of these are just an hold left or hold right path.
Oh, and Ethan flew away from Chuck, who had the Cascade badge. So we are in no mode now.
Ethan only has to do Chuck, and Trikkums has to do E4 into Radio Tower into Claire.
That's all, that's it, you know.
But he will probably hold off on E4 until he has done everything else he can do. Except for Radio, Vanilla, False Director. Maybe.
Yeah, Ethan going for a few more of the gross checks, doing soft sand girls.
Ethan has blue lane. Oh no, Trikkums has blue lane. What else do we have still on this side?
Soft Sand Girls, False Director. We'll see which one he goes for here. Yep, going for Soft Sand Girls. We have the Whirlpool item on Route 26. No, never mind, he can't do that. Ethan can do that.
Yeah. So yeah, kinda expecting Ethan to go water after the Ruins of Elf checks. Just like Trikkums did when he did this part of the map. Just hope he won't fall for the bait of Mahogany Hideout. Yeah, good afternoon, Gillian. Or evening for one of the winners as well.
Alright, where to next, Trikkums?
Guessing Blaine into blue right now. Otherwise you would have flown directly to the E4.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do that until he has to.
Well, he only has Blaine blue, and then the false director. Before he's forced to do E4.
Yeah, it's interesting because like we pretty much know what order Trikkums is going to do things. Although I guess there is a bit of a question mark between False Director first or E4 first. Although I'd probably expect him to do False Director first at this point.
I'm expecting that when oh no, his last batch is the Glacier batch, so he won't fall into the trap of doing Whirl Islands before Claire.
Yeah. But for Ethan, there's still a lot he can do. It's just a matter of when he decides to go and fight Chuck. It could be any time. I can't really get a read of when he's going to be doing stuff at this point. But he has already flown away from Signwood, so that makes me think it could be a while before he checks that again.
Probably just doing the easier few of checks first, like all the surf checks. Maybe Mahogany Rockets. Nah, I think Trikkums, although, yeah, Trikkums still needs 10 to 15 minutes just to get his last badge.
No, Chuck for Ethan. Trikkums needs to beat the Elite Four, beat the Rockets, then get
then Claire.
Then do Claire, yeah.
So for Trikkums, it's the card key on the SS ticket check, into clearing Radio Tower, into the first item in Dragon's Den.
Yeah, and the reason that Trikkums has put himself in this position is because he did vanilla basement without doing the Elite Four for the card key.
He only had Elite Four and Vanilla Director left at that point, though. Besides Vanilla Basement.
Yeah, you can blame me for this, Rom. I gave them a Mewtwo, and then this happened. Look, I gave them a Mewtwo, all right. Can't all be sunshine and rainbows when you've got a main like this. And he is doing false directive before the Elite Four. That's what I thought he might do.
Some level 25 or lower against 35 plus fights required. So yeah, it has not been the easiest ride for the Mewtwo either. Trikkums will probably think after he doesn't find his progression on False Director, why hasn't even finished yet?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the difference has come in because Ethan did try and do some of the harder checks before Trikkums, and he had a few more problems on some of the fights. Trikkums has had a much smoother time with the way he set up his Mewtwo. Like he didn't do the higher level checks until he was like he used his candies before Brock, and that was like before he did all and then he was able to do all the higher level checks with him being low to mid 40s, and that worked out nicely for him.
And might also be partially because Ethan went physical on Mewtwo.
Yeah, he did. Which, you know, I mean, I was kind of a bit outraged at the time, but like, it makes sense if you think you're gonna have to set up and if you're gonna have to do setup and do some harder fights early on. But it just didn't quite end up that way.
The Mewtwo came with Sword Stance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you probably won't have done that either. So yeah, this will be a 100% seed for Trikkums, technically. And we don't know yet for Ethan. Well, Trikkums will only miss Whirlpool related items. What's Ethan doing? Or, oh, Dark Cave. Like for insights.
And there you go, Trikkums is out of options now. We'll have to go to the Elite Four.
Yes, the 5.0 though.
Yep, he did the rival fight, so he at least had that. He at least thought he at least had that going for him. He was like, well, maybe I'll have to go back there, and he will.
Let's see if he even thinks about the whirlpool item further down the route here as well. Seems like that might be the case, considering he's doing the far one first. So Trikkums has started the clock for Ethan to find his progression at this point.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like how high. Well, I mean, a hideout might be, you know, relatively high on Ethan's priority list at this point. So, but if he makes that play, Trikkums will definitely be in the lead.
Maybe if he does hideout into Chuck, it might be about even.
I don't know. I think it would take too long. Yeah, we are going to see the hideout. Trikkums is through his second Elite Four member. Wait, he's going to Cyanwood! Absolutely baited by Ethan.
This means Ethan is really in the lead at this point. Ethan only has 5 more fights, while Trikkums still has 2 more E4 members, then 4 more in Radio Tower, and then the 7 from Claire. Yeah, Cascade is on Chuck, and the Glacier Badge is in Dragon's Den, with the card key being on the SS ticket check.
Yeah, actually thinking about how much Trikkums still has to do after this, then yeah, I suppose Ethan might have been able to afford going through the hideout. Yeah, well, but he's here now anyway. This is where he needs to be for the Cascade badge.
Even with just hideout, it might have been really close at this point. Not even the machine parts included in it.
Snowbear would have had what, like 7 fights to do after the Elite Four, or something like that.
Trikkums it is, and not Snowbear.
Sorry, why do I keep saying Snowbear? I don't know. I don't. Look, I don't know. They're the same person to me for some reason.
It's only that one is British and the other is American. If it was Snowbear in this race, the race probably won't be happening right now.
I don't know. He's popped up in chat. He's always here. Is that Trikkums in chat? No, just kidding.
It's only quarter past 4, I believe, for Snow Bear.
What do you mean refuse to use your own? You didn't give me any seed. This has been fun anyway. So you know, I should. What I'm getting from this is that I should make more seeds, right?
Snow Bear, just don't look at the main or the stats. You will hate it.
Yeah, Trickums just hoping that okay, maybe I maybe I can still get away with not doing card key, but nope. All right, we'll see what Red has in store for Ethan. Difficult to. I mean, they're both in the same main, so you know, pretty much. Whoop! Candied the Electrode, but we have. You know, we're gonna get to 60 on Mewtwo, so can't imagine it's gonna be a problem.
So yeah, for the ones that just tuned in, Trikkums has done vanilla basements. And got serve from that on the director. And then only one of the 2 remaining batches was locked behind that. The other one was locked behind the card key.
Right, crit Fire Blast from Typhlosion took us out, but we can set up before that.
We're getting Icy Winded as well. Might wanna put cards back up to begin with. Just so you're faster than everything else. Fire Blast just also for half.
Yeah, we need to set up before this, really.
Yeah.
Or stall it out of Fire
Cards
Blast.
back and 1 X speed. At least.
Ethan decided to try physical this time. Finn or Garfield couldn't be me. Ooh, Aeroblast. Still not quite enough for that Don fan.
That was at +6, I believe, even.
Alright, GG. Ethan is done in a time of 2:18:54. According to race time. Welcome, Ethan. GG.
Hello.
Tell me your thoughts about that race.
That was an incredible read, I guess, by me.
Yeah, I mean, so what prompted you to go to Claire when you did?
Well, just because of card key on e4, but mainly I went to e4 instead of radio tower, just because I was thinking that surf was there, and I just didn't want to get lost in all the surf stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it paid off. It paid off for you for sure. Trikkums is. This is the very last thing Trikkums is doing is Claire. He did vanilla basement as well, so like that he had like he was really hoping that there was just
It was not behind the card key.
Yeah, there would just be fog badge required from down there and nothing else. But yeah, getting the bad news there. But yeah, this was an interesting one. I was kind of hoping for a surfless ROM, but I didn't quite get it this time. But it was pretty interesting in terms of logic.
Yeah, I was also kind of hoping for the surfless, but yeah, I was very worried when I just didn't see any items until the very last item behind Kaki, basically.
Yeah, you and Trikkums kind of had a bit of a different approach as to how you ran the Mewtwo, because you went physical, which I assume was just like because you were just like sword stance, easy to well, I guess especially against those higher level stuff, you probably want to set up a bit more just to, because you did struggle a bit with the higher level Pokemon you were fighting when you went into Kanto early on.
Yeah, the Mewtwo just didn't feel good at all, and like I kind of felt bad about like teaching over Crunch earlier, but I was like, I don't know. It's like the easiest setup for Sword Stance, and I think it helped it a lot, for sure, because there was a lot of tanky like Pokemon everywhere as soon as you get into Kanto, and they're all like especially bulky.
Now, one of the TMs in Goldenrod was actually Bone Meringue, so that might have helped you a fair bit as well if you'd have gotten that. But you would have been walled on 2 things, I think. But
yeah,
would you have taught that if you'd have known that was Bone Meringue?
I don't know. Bone Meringue is kind of decent, but like you have access to Surf eventually.
Yeah, which you didn't teach for a while. Were you like looking for another physical move to round out your moveset at that point?
Not really. I was gonna teach it like later when I did, just for like PP, but because with the Mystic Water, it's basically similar power, but like the speed drop might be nice on some of the higher level fights.
I don't know if I'd say similar power. It's like 71 versus 95. It's only like a 10% boost in this gen. So it's Surf is still quite a bit stronger, but like you're more using that for to like take care of the like defensively strong rock types that you can't really hit anyway. So Bubble Beam is usually good enough for that kind of thing.
Yeah, I was gonna teach Karate Chop at the end, but I didn't, which probably would have been good for this red fight because those first 2 Pokemon are annoying as.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would have been good for Almastar, but everything else would have. I don't think it would have been helpful against anything else because you had like the other things that survived were Donphan, which is just very bulky, and Shuckle, which is also very bulky, but luckily it didn't do anything back.
Yeah, the Mirror Coat on this was scary after a little bit. Like it gives you Solar Beam, which is like a lot easier to set up.
Yeah.
But the Fire Blast Typhlosion did so much damage, that was crazy.
Yeah, nice crit one shot the first time we came across it.
I think it was doing like 60% at least.
It did like, I think it took you down to like 90-ish from your health.
Yeah.
Which was pretty strong. Yeah. You were like at 220 something, yeah. But yeah, it looks like Trikkums has managed to set up alright, and yeah.
Having no issues, it seems like, on the fights.
and Trikkums is also done in a time of 2:24:36. Welcome, Trikkums. You enjoy? Did you have fun?
Don't gamble, guys. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, it could have worked, but it looked like it might. It looked like it was going to work for a while.
You know what? When I saw Fog Badge in there, I leapt out of my chair. I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, this could actually be it." And then seeing Cascade, I was right. Okay, if we don't need well, it brings Claire's chances down. Like, I'm looking good here. And then
Yeah.
What do you mean grossness? I'm looking at the nicknames on screen. I'm presuming you stuck with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I didn't know. That was a very small temptation for me to switch, like being low 20s. But like I was like, well, I don't have Surf. I'm only going to get someone that's maybe like 6 levels higher. Let's just go.
Yeah,
That's fun, man.
yeah. Neither of you really tried for a main switch. Well, I mean, Ethan, I don't know. I think you were more looking for something else to catch early on, just to have in your party
Yeah.
rather than main
Just a
switching.
HM friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I called it Butterfree as my H employee, and then just repelled the rest of the way, and then used the egg as a second one.
We both have bugs.
Oh yeah, the Ledian. Oh yeah, I see that. I was like, yeah, look at the stats. But yeah, like going through, like, and especially like because I specifically went to Route 25 when I did, just because I was just ready to gain levels. Just just expecting to go through Kanto leaders, and as soon as I saw expansion, I was like, oh, and then just started to go, and then just things just started to fall into place, and then just when it got to the point, I was like, right, I've really just got to put everything on the line here. Do I go for the E4 skip, just go vanilla basement, and then it looked like it was going to work out, but nah, not this time. But the rest of the run was good. Like, again, Mewtwo. God, it would have been lovely to have had some moves on this thing, but yeah.
Well, you had a special move, you know. It's
Oh my
Can't
god,
have it be
it
too
learning
good.
Bubble Beam was like the best thing it could ever.
that was
have
nice,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, that was great timing on that.
But yeah, the rest of that, I mean, like so was head, but I could have put Tri Attack on a little bit sooner, and then getting Flame Wheel whenever it was. Like, yeah.
Yeah, Ethan went physical on his Mewtwo because of the sword stance.
Yeah, there was potential for that, but I was like, yeah. And
It was interesting to see you two both like go for it in different to approach it in different ways. You don't often really see that with two such different movesets on the same main, so that was pretty interesting to see.
I think that's the thing,
like,
with the Mewtwo, it allows it, like, just slightly.
I mean, for you, Trikkums, the way you approached the seed, it probably made more sense for you to just go the way you did special, because you didn't really do the high level fights until you had to later on. Like, you used the candies later. You were like low 40s, and then you were just strong enough to generally go through with your special moves.
Yeah, I did kind of fights when I did, and then I was using there was like a candy here and there, and then it got to a point. I think it was after like Victory Road and kind of doing some other things that I got a few in a row. That's when I then kind of candied up at Brock, and I was like, right, okay, here we go. We're gonna go for the blitz. But yeah. But yeah, nah, unfortunate. But nah, GG Ethan, well played.
GGT too.
Yeah, not really much for me on that one, but yeah, no, let's say love 100% seed, like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is 100% seed with vanilla basement too, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was my choice, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we knew it wouldn't have to be required, but it's I'm always no matter how many of these races that I end up watching, there's always something new to see, you know. There's always it's always some interesting item placements. I thought I would see a Surfless Seed for the first time, but not quite. But we got it pretty late, so
Well, that was really just my reason. It was a 50-50 just on E4. It was either going to be card key or Surf. It could literally be nothing else. So that's why, yeah. I made the
It
decision.
could have been technically.
No, for me,
There were 3
it could've-
item checks technically left, so all 3 could have been badges.
yeah.
Yeah, you had the
so-
full structure
yeah.
if you wanted to as well
Yeah.
at that point.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if I'm either for E4 or against E4, so like,
Yeah,
if,
but I mean,
let's
either
say,
way,
if
yeah.
it was Surf, yeah, too bad. If it's card key, then I might as well. Yeah, that's why I thought I'd run the vanilla method, because if Radio Tower isn't needed, and if it was Surf, which it was, and that's why I was getting happy for it, but
Yeah.
no, I actually wouldn't have played it any differently. Like, I wanted to make a play. I didn't, because for how linear the seed was, and it kind of made itself out to be. I wanted to make a play. I didn't know where I was in comparison to Ethan, so I was like, right, I'm just gonna go. I felt like I did like, unfortunately hitting Huey, just saying hi in the tower, just thinking it's a maximum or something. I don't know. But no, other than that, like, yeah.
That's all right. I mean, I think Ethan hit the boat guy, so that's fine as well. He
Oh, it was a
just,
vanilla. I
yeah.
should have realized it was E4. There was a vanilla Ho-Oh. I should have known.
Yeah, that was
Also,
that was wild.
Vanilla Mud Slap.
I saw
Vanilla
that.
Mud Slap. Yep.
Yeah, I saw that early on. Like, because I'd randomized it, people were like saying, "Oh, did you remember the randomized TMs, Garfield?" You know.
God, that's why I like rushed it. I was like begging for a TM like before Sprout. Like, that's why I like rushed the chamber. I was like, please, just I'll take anything.
We just had loads of money instead. Yeah,
God, yeah,
it was
there's money for
very
days.
very generous with money. This seed.
But then no amulet coin I found. Like, okay.
Well, it's not like you needed it.
No, but it's so funny. Like all that money we had in the seed, and somehow never coming across an amulet coin. Like, I don't recall even like not picking one up. Like, okay. But yeah, right. I actually need to shoot off because I've got a phone call that I need to make soon. But no, congrats, Ethan. Good luck on the next round.
Good luck to you too.
Yeah, thanks, Gar. Thanks, Waka, for commentating.
Yeah, no problem. All right, well, let's have a look and see what races we've got coming up in this tournament. We've got Newton versus my co-commentator Waka later today
No,
at 2 p.m. Eastern.
you're looking wrong.
That's tomorrow. Never mind. It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
My bad. Look,
Today is Ivopina against
That's right,
Rubian
that's right.
on this channel at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Well, there you go. I just gave you. Well, there you go. I just gave you a preview for tomorrow. Then we've got Newton versus Waka tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, and also Shadax versus Baz News Nate tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. But plenty of matches still to be scheduled, so I'm sure a lot of them will probably end up being during the weekend. But we'll see what comes up. But yeah, GG.
GG.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.